Andrew Rube Foster, Calvert, Texas. That's where he was from. At birth, he was named Bishop Foster. And so that was his real name. Somewhere along the way, they changed it to Andrew. But Andrew Rube Foster came up through Hot Springs, Arkansas. And he played with the Waco Yellow Jackets and teams like that. And he became, by 1903, the greatest pitcher in the world. And if you want to look at people like Christy Mathewson, who was a right-hander at that time, he had a fadeaway. Hey, but we heard that Rube Foster was the one who taught him that pitch. And so Rube Foster was just an outstanding pitcher. Now he's in the Hall of Fame as an executive. That's a major mistake. This guy was one of the all-time greatest. They say in 1905 he won 51 games in a calendar year. That is a phenomenal record. We can't think of anybody turn of the century, what we call modern baseball era, winning 51 games in a year. Rube Foster was such a phenomenal pitcher. People would come up and say, Rube, you're getting offers from these white teams. They want to pay you a lot more money. Why don't you go? And Rube Foster had a simple philosophy that he would say. He said, well, first of all, right now we're together and they can't beat us. He said, but if I was to leave you, then after a while, you wouldn't be able to beat them because they have me, right? He said, after a while, they won't need to play you. And he said, it won't be long before they won't need me. And we'll all be out of a job. And if you think about it, that's the story of what happened to the Negro Leagues 50 years later. Andrew Rube Foster saw it coming. Jackie Robinson was the first one to cross that color line. And after a while, you saw what happened to the Negro Leagues. They no longer existed, no matter how viable it was to the existence of any community. He's somebody that every baseball fan should know. And he was the first president of the Negro National League. Andrew Rube Foster, Calvert, Texas, one of the all-time greatest.